Hey everybody, welcome back to another video, and today I'm going to be doing a performance review on the somewhat recently released KD14s. These came out, I think like the first pairs were like in spring sometime, and then we started seeing like, it was just like the first shoe, and then like all the colorways started popping up in the summer. Just like literally today they released some more colorways. Find them all in like Nike now, so yeah, but I picked up a colorway that I thought was gonna be a little bit hard to find. Turns out it's not. You can literally find it anywhere, pretty much any like Foot Locker, House Hoops, Foot Action, Champs, Finish Line, literally everywhere. But yeah, I picked up the KD14. I got it's called the KD, because it was a collab between Kyrie Irving and Kevin Durant, and they just picked a colorway from their like past shoes, from each other's past shoes, and then they made it into their most recent shoes. And this was from, I believe, the Kyrie one, I want to say, and it was a really nice colorway. And then, yeah, this is how it would look, or that Kyrie own colorway would look on a KD14. So, yeah, I don't know, I thought these were really cool, and I had to pick these up. Honestly, there's some really good colorways. I'm excited to see what they keep releasing throughout time. I mean, again, these are pretty recent, so, you know, we'll see the pearls at some point. I'm sure those are gonna be sweet. Or, yeah, I don't think those have come out yet. I don't know, a bunch of stuff. Maybe he'll do like a cool Chicago way like he did with the KD12s. I have that colorway, the Donce's. I know they're pretty rare now, but I got them for retail before they got rare. So, I don't know, I don't know if I wear them. I mean, I don't know, my toe doesn't like absolutely hit the front like a crap ton, but I could probably still wear them. But yeah, I don't know, I haven't in a little bit. I probably will though in sometime this season, but yeah, anyway, sorry. Yeah, with this shoe, it's really great, I gotta say, just off the bat. And I don't know, I'm gonna be honest, there's not much to complain about this thing. Overall, it's pretty good. But yeah, I don't know, we have a few sections to go into. We have obviously traction, the cushioning or cushion setup, and then like other kind of stuff as well, and like the looks of the shoe and how it feels on foot and on court, and yeah, try and give you guys the best idea possible. If you want to know what this feels like, I would say a good thing always is to check how it feels in store, if you can find a shoe in store that you want, and then try it on foot. I feel like that's always a good thing to do, because when you get a shoe online, you don't always know the feel, and then you get it in person, then you try it on, and then, you have to be worried if it's even gonna feel good or not. So, I don't know. Anyway, yeah, I don't know. I guess I'll start off with the traction. They didn't do like a herringbone thing. Usually herringbone's like, it's a very standard thing, and it's like one of the best traction setups. A lot of shoes did, like the Cosmic Unities, Dynasty 1s did it, or the Dynasty 2s and 3s have done some other things. I think Kyrie 4s did, maybe, and some pairs of Hardens I think also did some herringbone. But yeah, that's usually like a really good, just standard and easy traction setup, because it always works well, at least for basketball. But yeah, they didn't do this, or they didn't do like a herringbone or something that you would think you would see. Or on the KD12s, they did like little pieces and stuff, and it went like all the way down. But yeah, this, they kind of, I don't know, it's just like a bunch of lines and grooves. And I was thinking, like, in the forefoot, since there's, or sometimes like you'll see on shoes for the forefoot, it'll be like a bunch of traction like spiraling around the forefoot, so you can, if you're pivoting or something, it can help you out, or like when you land on your forefoot or something. so I was kind of worried if, you know, the setup would be good for that, and surprisingly it is. I didn't think it was going to be like that at first, like if the traction would be good, because you would think with a design like this it wouldn't, like maybe it wouldn't work out that good, but it actually somehow does. So also one little thing to point out, they show like air zoom like literally everywhere on the shoe. I feel like there's many places like air zoom there. They show it right here in this thing, they show it here. They advertise the air zoom a lot, so I don't know. But yeah, the traction overall, it's very grippy, very grippy. Even on dusty courts, I've tried it on a dusty court. I tried it on a clean court, on indoor dusty and clean courts. It's good. This thing, it literally the first time I slipped it on, my shoes were squeaky. They have that like squeak sound when you, or that bite sound, when you just hit them against the hardwood. But yeah, this, I don't know. Not everybody likes that bite or that squeaky sound, but personally, I kind of like it. And also that bite, it doesn't mean anything. Like, you can have a pair of shoes and the bite, and you won't hear a bite, and that's perfectly fine. And the traction can still be good. So, yeah, sometimes people think that if it doesn't have a bite, it's not good, or it's not good traction. That doesn't mean anything. Just some shoes have bite and some don't. It depends on what the rubber is made out of to cause bite. So, yeah, but for, I don't know, the traction, it's kind of weird. It's just lines. There's not like any specific name, I don't think, for this traction setup. So, I don't know, unless I'm mistaken or something. But yeah, that's traction pretty much. It's really good. I literally did not slide once on dusty courts too. When people just are lazy and they dry mop, and it literally gets no dust off. These were still good. I literally didn't slide, and I didn't even have to wipe the shoe once. So usually I have to wipe my shoes like once, or like every time I go on offense, and then we score, and then we're back on defense. Like, I usually wipe my shoes before they get the ball up half court, every single time. So I didn't have to do that once. These things held up. I never felt the traction slip, which is, I don't know, usually I have a lot of shoes that do that on dusty courts, but these, man, these are a tank for dust. For me, at least. I don't know. Maybe for others, they experience different things. I did not slide once in these. And then for the cushioning, I believe it's a Cushlon, which is really good. I like Cushlon. It's pretty decently comfy, not super comfy to where your foot's sinking, and then, it can mess up the muscles on your feet to make them weak, and then that can cause injuries and stuff like that, because you don't want something too comfy, because then that's not good. That causes injuries. You don't want something too firm, because that can also cause injuries. You need something with a little bit of support, a little bit of bounce, a little bit of leeway when you jump and stuff, and you're running constantly, a lot. You need a little bit of that support for your feet. Just enough. I think sometimes shoes go a little bit overboard with cushioning, and then it's like, Jesus, this thing feels like a pill. My foot's gonna die in this. And sometimes it feels like you're like it feels like the cushioning's a 2x4. Yeah, so I don't know. You need that just the right amount of cushioning. I think this does it. Like, you can feel that cushion on a decent amount. It's pretty cushiony. So, it's decent. You can feel it a decent amount. And then they also have a, I believe, yeah, it's advertised right here, the full length Nike Air Zoom Strobel. So the Strobel is a full length Zoom, which is really nice. Zoom's like, probably one of, if not my favorite cushioning setups. I love it. And you can feel it a decent amount here too. Sometimes they'll put Zoom in shoes and you literally don't feel it. And sometimes they put it in and it's like, geez, my foot's sinking in the Zoom or something. And I don't know, this is perfect. It's perfect with the cushioning and the Zoom. You don't feel it too much. you don't feel too little. It's like you just feel it just enough to where it's like, okay, my foot feels comfortable when landing and stuff like that. So next up we have like the materials up here, just all over the, or well, yeah, just all over the side here. This kind of cheetah print. I know not all people love this cheetah print design that he did. He did different ones. He didn't only have this cheetah print design over the like kind of mesh, clear mesh material underneath, and then like where it has the rest of the colorway under. But he had like different designs. You can see them on other colorways. But yeah, these had like a kind of a cheetah print almost. So I think that's pretty unique. I have not seen this on any other shoe with that kind of cheetah print on top of the like mesh fly knit kind of material, and then yeah, you got the rest of the colorway underneath. On the back, I mean, I don't know, it's kind of like this soft, weird thing. I don't want to explain it, but yeah, I don't know, it's decent, protects your foot well. And I gotta say, this whole inner part right here is nice, decently cushioned. And my foot felt really locked in. Like, it literally, personally, I like a little bit of space for my foot to, like, you know, when I plant really hard or something, or like I'm playing defense and then my foot like is really hitting the edge or something. I don't like my foot feeling like keep hitting the top. It hurts. I hate it. It's like one of the worst feelings playing basketball. Like most common worst feelings in basketball, but for me at least. But yeah, I don't know. This thing kept me locked in literally the entire time. I never had to relace. I mean, these are just common laces too. I don't know if that really affects it too much, but yeah, I don't know. This thing kept me locked in, I gotta say. And also had a pretty decent strap. I don't know if this is like supposed to be a sign for him, because they call, or one of his nicknames is the Slim Reaper, and it kind of looks like those scythes, whatever that Reapers have. But yeah, it kind of looks like that. So I don't know if that was intentional or not, but this is kind of what it looks like underneath. Yeah, and this like also helps lock down your foot a little bit more. Don't put it on too much, or like too tight to where you're losing blood circulation. A lot of people do that. I don't think that's healthy. It's probably not to not have blood circulation in your feet, because a lot of people, like basketball players and stuff, they tighten their shoes so much to literally, like when they get onto the bench, they have to like completely unlace their shoe just so their feet can have blood circulation. It's, I don't know. I tied my shoes like that once. My feet felt weird. I didn't like it. So yeah, don't do that. Yeah, I don't know. There's not too much else I feel like to say about this thing. Solid. It's really good. I'm gonna give it a 10 out of 10. This is honestly one of, if not the best basketball shoes I've ever played in. I've played in a lot of basketball shoes. A lot of Adidas, a lot of Nike, Puma now. I haven't played Puma basketball shoes. Or, I have Puma shoes, but I haven't played on basketball court yet. I will, and when I do, I'm gonna make a performance review on those, if you would like to see that. If you do, I don't know. If you're able to comment, then comment you want to see that. It's the Artist Dreamers. They're nice. I've worn them only casually so far, but yeah, I would definitely go pick these up. I don't know right now, unless you really want to spend $150. Maybe you can snag one on eBay for like $120, maybe if you're lucky. I would just wait until like probably fall or winter. You might see some sales or something, unless you got like a coupon or, I don't know, some kind of thing to let it be cheaper for you, or if you got a discount. I'm not sure, but yeah, $150, I'd say this is a pretty good shoe. You're definitely getting your money's worth, I'd say, on these. So yeah, that's all for the video, everybody. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Like, subscribe if you haven't already. And yeah, tell me if you guys want to see more of these performance reviews, because I'm not really sure. But yeah, see you later. Peace.